Hey guys, just wanted to welcome you back for another video. And for today's project, we're going to go ahead and make that DIY art journal like I had said I was going to with you a couple days ago. So for today's example, I'm going to bring in my $3 watercolor paper pad. It is from the Dollar Tree. It's got 24 sheets of 300 GSM watercolor paper. And it's actually pretty heavy duty. It's taken a lot of abuse in projects that I've done in either other videos or off camera. So it can take quite a bit of punishment given what I've put it through. And again, for $3, you cannot beat the cost. So if we're going to do DIY, then let's see what is the most budget-friendly way we can do it if you're going to need to purchase a pad of watercolor paper. So the original pad was one that I had picked up from Joann's when they were still open, I think a couple years ago. I had a 40 or 50% off coupon for it, so even that was on sale, and that was a 9x11 paper pad, which was good. But this value that you're going to get, because I will break down at the end and show you how much it cost for the paper to make this little art journal. But at the moment, what I'm doing is I'm pulling out 7 pages. The one will be for the front and back cover. The remaining 6 will make up the body of the art journal. And what I'm going to do is just cut them right in half because thankfully it comes in at an 8x10, so all the measurements makes it really even. And we like that a lot for those of us that don't like to measure. And except for one little blip where I had to edit out just a small segment, this is not sped up at all. This is pretty much real time, so it gives you the idea of how long it can take you to put one of these together for yourself. Once everything was cut in half, then what I did is I first took the two pieces that were going to be for the cover, punched the holes that I'm going to need to thread the binder through, and then I took the top cover and used the holes on that as a template to make sure when I punched all the rest of the pages, everything pretty much lined up. Once the binding holes were punched in all the pages and I made sure they pretty much lined up equally or evenly, I did the scoring after that. And the reason why I would recommend doing the scoring at the top of each page after you punch the holes, because you don't want to have the holes in the middle of that crease, and because it can mess up the binding when you thread in your ribbon or whatever it is that you're going to use, creasing it in the middle of that could make it more difficult to flip up each page when you go to work in your journal. And for the final step for putting the DIY art journal together, grab the same lacy style ribbon that I used in that first journal from a couple days ago. And one thing to make your life a little bit easier, although apparently for me in this demonstration it took a minute to to get the taped end of the ribbon through the hole. Generally this will make your life easier, except again while you're giving a demonstration, but I used a little bit of masking tape this time to make a tip or a point on the ribbon to be able to put it through the holes for the binding. And then I also started putting it through in the wrong direction. So, you know, where else are you going to have hilarious things happen than when you're trying to show somebody how to do something? But in any case, all hilarity aside, even with the little bobble here of not getting it going either through the hole or in the right direction, it's still, this video is like 20 minutes in real time. So as you can see, this is a project that is really quick and easy to do. And when I'm done fixing my funny moment with the ribbon, I will come back and do the breakdown of how much the literal cost of this little art journal is. So for our quick recap here, let's break down the cost. This pad was $3 and I used 7 of the 24 sheets of cardstock or watercolor paper. So what you're going to do is you're going to take that $3, you're going to divide it by 7, which is the total number of pages that I used, and that comes to a whopping 42 cents to make this art journal from that paper pad. 43 if you want to round up. So this is an absolutely inexpensive DIY art journal, and I still have the rest of the watercolor paper pad to do other projects with. So that is a budget-friendly DIY art journal that I promised I would come back and show you how to make. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully it helped. In the meantime, as always, you guys take care, stay safe, and I will see you in the next video. If you're interested in some more content, here's a couple videos you might want to check out, and I will catch up with you in the next one.